One more story before I talk to you about my switch over to overnights, and this one is another doozy. It's another sad story, but it's important, not specifically nursing oriented, but you'll understand. All right, so a 10-year-old boy in Kentucky allegedly committed suicide because of relentless bullying over his colostomy bag, according to reports. This hurts. This really, really, really hurts. Let me just tell you a little bit more. Fuck, man, just God damn it. So Seven Bridges is the name of the young boy that committed suicide. Seven Bridges' mother said she returned from the grocery store on Saturday morning to find the fifth grader hanged himself at the family's home in Louisville. The child was born with a medical defect that required him to undergo more than 26 surgeries and use a colostomy bag. His family said bullies reportedly often tormented him because of the smell from the condition. So number one, you can see the boy who committed suicide, adorable kid. He's in fifth grade. I mean, what? God damn it! Why? Just why? Number one. So for those who don't know what a colostomy is, I'll show you a picture of what it looks like, and then you'll say, oh, I've seen those, or I've at least seen it on TV, or I know what that is. And if you don't know what that is still, a colostomy is part of a treatment plan. It's the end result of a treatment plan when you have conditions with your colon or your large intestine, and they literally have to cut your colon out or cut pieces of your large intestine out, and they put a colostomy there because that's where all your bowel movement ends up going, instead of going through your rectum, because they have literally cut out pieces of your large intestine or just your colon entirely. A lot more people than you think have colostomy bags. It's not as rare as this is not like a rare crazy condition that he had, but he did go through 26 surgeries and he had the colostomy bag. And I know he's just a young kid. And do you want to put all the blame on the young kid, on the children that are bullying him? Of course you want to say that it was wrong and it was just horrific and it was sad and we need to do something about the bullying. But the adults involved, the parents involved, everyone involved. My God, how can it get to this situation? How can it get to this situation, right? And I just want to say before I go down this hole, I want to talk about Seven's mom. She says Seven's mom said the bullying became so severe that they planned to transfer to schools next year. She constantly told him, just finish this year of school, we're going to go to a new school, you're going to have new friends, and she did everything she could. She contacted the school about the bullying. She said, it's too much, my kid doesn't like going to school, my kid's embarrassed, my kid's getting bullied all day every day. And if you don't know what a colostomy bag is, you see this colostomy bag, you just look at what it looks like, right? This is a fifth grader that needs to take care of this when they go to school. It's a horrible condition. It sucks that he had to go through it. And the worst part about it, not only is he bullied because of the smell and because he has it, but this is after going through 26 surgeries for a condition he had no control over. The kid is in fifth grade. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you allow bullying, because it's a part of growing up, to just happen freely at school. This kid was tormented every single day to the point that they were moving schools. His mother would talk to him and talk to the school and talk to the parents and talk to everyone else and say, look, my kid is getting tormented every single day. We're moving schools. Can you please do something about it? To the point where he ended up hanging himself in fifth grade. Losing a child in this kind of situation, there's no recovering. There's just no recovering from a situation like this. Moving forward, we can't do anything for Seven, but we can do something for the kids like Seven, for the children like Seven, for those who are in situations where they have medical problems, where they have to deal with it in school 24/7. Let's make a culture where if kids are getting bullied for things that they have no control over, if kids are getting bullied, period, we stop and we let them know, the bullies, the ones in charge, the people that are just sitting around laughing and soaking it up, let them know that that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate this. If you guys were informed or educated in any way, shape, or form by these stories, please hit that like button. If you liked my presentation of the news, I really suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time Q the Nurse drops some hot, fresh press news. Thank you. Catch you next week. Deuces.